Yo, fam, what's good with you? Look, fam, look, this is just a quick public service announcement for your boy. Look, fam, check out the 2A-N-LA official merchandise store. We got some of the hottest gear out there, whether it's your right to bear arms cap or your 2A-N-LA love guns cap or that love guns tumbler. That's no joke. And for you more sophisticated folks, you know, you got that love guns wine chiller. All right. If you look down in the description of the video, you'll see the link to the official 2A-N-LA store. 100% of the proceeds from the store go directly back into the channel to bring you better content. All right. Thanks. Let's get this video rolling. YouTube family, what's good with you? It's your boy 2A-N-LA, and as always, fam, anything I say in this episode, prior episodes, and future episodes, it's just my personal opinion. You shouldn't take it as fact. You shouldn't take it as law. Always do your own homework and come up with your own conclusions. Right about now, fam, I'm going to ask you to go ahead and tap that like button for your boy. If you're new to the channel, fam, first of all, I want to say welcome, and I'm going to ask you to go ahead and subscribe. I think you are going to enjoy the content, and if you don't, fam, I will not be mad if you unsubscribe later. All right? If you're an existing supporter, fam, I appreciate you more than you can possibly imagine. You are the reason this channel is anything. All right, let's get this episode rolling. So look, fam, look, this one right here, I have been searching for this one forever. So you guys know I live in California. We are subject to the California handgun roster. There are very few guns worth having on the California handgun roster. So really the only way to get a lot of the firearms that I purchase is if I buy them private party. The thing about that is there's a large premium markup over MSRP when you buy firearms that way. Add to that, you know, you got to find people who are willing to sell guns that are hard to come by, right? So it's a challenge, right? And no gun, not my staccatos, not any FNs, not any SIGs I own, not any HKs. No gun has been harder to get for me in the state of California than the one we're going to be talking about today. I first saw this gun in a display case at when I was in Las Vegas, and I was like, oh, I gotta have that. I gotta have that. That thing is beautiful, right? And I figured, oh, you know, I'll find it. Somebody be selling a private party. I got to Cali, and I've been looking for this thing for probably the better part of 2 years, y'all. Finally, one came available, and I jumped all over it. Now, you guys know, if you guys have seen my collection, you know I've got some big bore guns. I've got the Desert Eagle 50AE. I've got some revolvers. I got the Chiappa Rhino 50DS. I got that the Smith & Wesson 500 Magnum. And so I'm no stranger to kind of big bore guns and large revolvers. But this one right here, look, fam, I am not, if I'm being 100%, 100, I'm not a huge fan of Taurus polymer guns. I don't think there's anything wrong with them at all. I just think there are better options for comparable price. But I gotta say, their revolver game is top notch, as evidenced by this bad boy right here. Look, fam. Come on, fam. Stop playing with your boy. Look, Taurus knows how to do a revolver and make a revolver look sexy. And when you partner Taurus up with your boy 2A-N-LA, and I put that EOTech on it, it just sets the whole thing off. So look, fam, I'm gonna put up the specs on the revolver, up on the Raging Hunter up there, so you guys can check it out. This is a 7-shooter, and look, before we get going, look, gun is empty, free and clear, right? This two-tone look with the black barrel and the stainless steel. I mean, it just, man, it just sets it off. And when you add that EOTech, like I said, it brings a whole nother dimension to it. Everything about this gun I like. And I don't say that about a lot of firearms, I don't think. Like, it's got a good trigger. It feels great in the hand. It's aesthetically pleasing. It's ported on both sides to mitigate recoil, and we'll talk about that a little bit more in a minute. It's chambered in 357 Magnum, but like with a lot of 357 Magnum guns, it also shoots 38 Special. And so this is a gun, so like I said, I'm no stranger to big bore guns. When I shoot my 50 AE, that gun is different. The 500 Magnum. It's a fun shoot, but it's a powerful shoot. The 500 Magnum, that sucker hurts a little bit. Right? Like, it's not for the faint of heart. You ain't gonna go shoot a bunch of ammo with that 500 Magnum Smith & Wesson. The Chiappa Rhino is a fun shoot, but it's got some kick to it too. What amazed me about this gun is that when I first shot it, I shot it with 38 Special. The length of the barrel, coupled with the weight of the gun, added to the weight on the front end of the firearm with that EOTech, fam. When I shoot 38 Special out this, it feels like I'm shooting 22. There's no, I'm like, it fired? It fired? What? Like, there is zero recoil with 38 Special with the way I've got this gun constructed right here. And even with 357 Magnum, again, the weight is so well distributed. It's so front weighted with that long barrel that, again, it does not feel, in comparison, like my Chiappa Rhino, which is also chambered in 357 Magnum. It's night and day. So this is one of those guns where you could take it to the range, even though it's a big bore gun, and you can shoot a ton of rounds to it. Like, I would have no problem taking this gun by itself to the range and just shooting this. You know, getting a stall and putting in 30, 45 minutes to an hour with just this gun. Especially if I'm shooting 38 Special through it, because, you know, it's relatively inexpensive. So for that reason, I feel like, man, this revolver has a distinct advantage over a lot of the other big bore revolvers out there. It's so flat shooting. If you can handle just the weight of the firearm itself, then the recoil is 100%. Most guns' recoil are manageable. This is pleasant. I would say the recoil is pleasant. And when do you say that? And when you look at this, there's nothing that says pleasant recoil. Right? Nothing that says pleasant recoil. But I-L-O-V it. And like I said, you add the EOTech on it, it's super accurate. Fit and finish is phenomenal. It is a fun shooting gun. All right. So that's it, fam. That's your boy 2A-N-LA's Raging Hunter. I'll put some footage up there of me shooting so you can check that out. But yeah, fam, if you are considering adding a Raging Hunter to your collection, I'd say, yeah, fam, that 357 Magnum where you can shoot the 38 Special, so you have the look that you want, but you also have, you know, an inexpensive ammunition option as well as a big bore option, and both of them are very pleasant to shoot from a recoil perspective. Yeah, consider the Raging Hunter. All right, that's it for this episode, fam. Until next time, as always, take care of one another and peace.